Hi, I'm Graham Dorans, midfielder for Western Sydney Wanderers. Started using Herbalife nutrition back home in the UK, so when I joined the football club I was delighted to see it as a partner. In the morning I usually have an F1 shake for breakfast, and then for the games I use the CR7, which really helps me perform at the top level. Herbalife nutrition is an essential part of my refueling program, and when I need to recover after a tough game or training session, a H24 Revive will cost me in that. Fuel yourself like a wanderer, Herbalife nutrition.
Get ready for Australia and New Zealand. Welcome to the Winter Spectacular. Here are your hosts, Harriet Pedrick and Dean Harrison.
Guys, we're going to cross live in a minute, so that's why it's down a bit, alright? So just get ready. When we cross, everyone go crazy, alright? Behind Tanya.
But go on Tanya's mark, not on that. It's a 20-second delay.
Harrison, from Christchurch, New Zealand. G'day.
Hello
G'day.
and welcome to the Winter Spectacular. We are so excited to have you all with us this afternoon and for the rest of the weekend. What a fantastic section we had this morning.
Oh, it was just awesome. Absolutely brilliant with the leadership team, and I'm really excited about this next section. This is the nuts and bolts. This is really going to be fantastic. The general training is always the biggest element of this. So excited about this.
Fantastic. And a huge welcome if this is your first ever spectacular event, everyone. You are obviously in the right place at the right time, and we are just so excited for you because it takes me back to my first ever event.
Yeah, well, tell me, what was your first event?
So my first ever major event was Adelaide Spectacular 2014, and I was so very new, in the business. I didn't know what to expect, but I came out of that event just so fired up. I just had so much belief within me. I saw things I've never seen before. I heard things I've never heard before, and most importantly, I felt things I've never felt before. Got into massive action coming out of that event. My business grew by 3 times the following month, which was amazing, and incredible events. The power of events, guys. What about you, Dean?
Interesting. You just said something. These events, this is an event that really gets you in the fields. You get something from this that you just can't get anywhere else. My first event was 2018 in Adelaide, Enrique Carrillo, and wow, that was just a mind-blowing event. And I wasn't quite sure what it was. I was part of. I was there. It was incredible. I was just getting started, but I got the vision, the clarity, and I think the belief to keep me inspired and motivated and make it work across that next 12 months where I was back home by myself, getting it going. Really cool.
Fantastic. Love it. Thank you so much, Dean. So a little bit of housekeeping before we kick off the afternoon, guys. So please, no recording of this event. Please have loads of pens, paper, highlighters, lift-off tee, everything.
Everything. And remember the Facebook group, the live Facebook group in there, it's 2021 Winter Spectacular. So we want to see you commenting in there, pop some lives in there, tell us what you're getting from this. Do put some photographs. If you're at home, you should be still in your bathrobe, but for any reason if you are, photographs, button on your lapel, bring it on.
Love it. Thank you.
Get ready, go crazy.
Hi guys, we're here at the Pier in Geleng, sunny South Australia. I'm here with beautiful VIP qualified Cherie Gale. I'm so excited to be qualified in Cherie. I
Grace?
How exciting being a VIP at these events, getting to sit right up in front with the president's team, got that Herbalife on the table, the protein bars. Awesome.
Love it. Thank you so much, Tanya and Shereen. So now we are heading locally here to Sydney with Robin Ray.
Hey everyone, how's it going, Sydney? Woo! Beautiful Christy Hall, she's coming from the Gold Coast. Happy spectacular team Herbalife Australia, New Zealand. I'm so excited for this weekend. This morning's leadership meeting was, how was it guys? It was such an exciting weekend, and I love to see that everybody is in big rooms like this for the weekend until we all come together in Australia and New Zealand for our World Team Leadership Weekend later in the week. Have an unbelievable weekend, guys. Ciao.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Robin and Christy. Beautiful. So, now let's get into the afternoon, guys. Let's strap in, let's get focused. Let's just do it. So, introducing our international guest speaker next. So, a little bit about this guest speaker. We did have the privilege to hear from him over the 6-week National Body Transformation Challenge.
Well, he is also the doctor that all of the doctors on our nutritional advisory board report to. So we're incredibly fortunate to have this gentleman sharing with us this afternoon and giving us some of that information and insight. It gives us that confidence around the products and how we feel about what we're doing.
At the same time.
Fantastic. So please let's introduce and welcome Dr. Keith Bradley, Chief Health and Nutrition Officer.
Hello friends, I want to thank the leadership in Australia and New Zealand for the opportunity to speak with you today. And I am excited because I have the privilege of speaking with you about something I'm passionate about, and that's beliefs and how beliefs affect our lives. And I also want to speak about our products. So I've titled our time together, Why I Believe and the Power of Our Beliefs. I have 2 objectives. I believe that at the end of the session, you will believe with me that we have the highest quality products for nutrition. And you know how to communicate so that others will believe that too. So let's begin. I'm going to take you on a foundational journey of why beliefs are so important. Because you know, we aren't born with beliefs. They get formed. And beliefs become our shortcut to the actions we take without even thinking about it. Before an action, there is a preceding belief. I'll say that again, so it's so critical. Before an action, there's a preceding belief. We don't even recognize what that belief is oftentimes, we just react. For example, a baby is not born to believe that the stove is hot and they can burn them, to believe that the sun will rise every day. A child bases these beliefs on what they are told. And because they believe it is hot, they will not touch it. At least we hope that they will. Of course, the child also forms beliefs not just by what they're told, but by their own personal experiences. And that happens over time. And it could be anything from a belief about how good they are in school to their athletic abilities. And all of these beliefs become a part of our life. And they also have negative consequences. For example, I may have a belief because I did poorly in math that I'm horrible with numbers. These beliefs end up controlling how we act. Think of the animal world. The deer scans the horizon for threats. It sees a human and runs away. It believes the human to be a threat, but beliefs can change. I'll give you an example. Just go to a petting zoo. I've been there, and you see the deer that you thought would be fearful of us and said, come to us. Why? They believe that humans bring food, not fear. You see, beliefs are so important because our beliefs are like the steering wheel of our lives. Our beliefs direct us. Our actions are steered by our beliefs. The problem is we often do not challenge our beliefs. Once they get formed, and especially if they get formed without sufficient evidence, they steer us to a life that limits us. Take, for example, fact I mentioned earlier. Maybe I did poorly at math. What if I were to believe I could never do any mathematical problems? Then I wouldn't have challenged myself to get better, because I know that I can get better. But with the belief that I had that I could apply myself and learn numbers, I was able to be successful in an engineering course that I took. Doctors have these same issues. Doctors once believed that leeches could let out evil spirits. And we know now that that belief and the action that resulted was not helpful. And so we've changed our beliefs and our actions change. Somebody out there has a belief about Herbalife nutrition that needs changing. And you can be that person to help them see the light. You see, we have such wonderful quality products. We need to be able to help people believe, like we do, that they're so important in delivering nutrition for what our body needs. But oftentimes, we don't take back and ask the reason why. Why should I believe? Why should I take a shake? Why should I begin embracing the need for additional nutrients in my body? Well, rather than simply list a bunch of things that we assume to be the questions they're going to ask, maybe it has to do with understanding their beliefs. So I'm going to have you go with me on a journey about reasons to believe. I think about 3 sources that impact my belief: people I trust, research that I conduct, and my own experience. If you think about it, and all the things we go to and make decisions on, they often are based on one of those three areas: people we trust, the research that we've had, or our own experiences. So who I trust will likely depend on the subject. If I have a new headache, I'll trust a doctor. But if I want to fix my sink, I probably am not going to go to the doctor. I'll go to the plumber instead. Who do you go to often is based on what question you have. Are they a reliable source, a credible source for you? So on the area of product quality and the science, who would you believe? Someone who's actually never seen our products, they've never seen how they're made, who's just scanning the internet and read what other people are saying and then believe some arbitrary person that's posting on the internet? Or would they believe somebody who has a PhD in science, or a doctor who focuses on nutrition and health? Who would you believe? Well, I would believe the individuals who have the knowledge and training to know something about the topic. So I believe, because of the people in this company who created one of the most sophisticated manufacturing processes in the world. This is not something that the average public knows. I believe because of the quality of the scientists who decided to join Herbalife Nutrition, even though they had choices to support many different companies. Let me introduce you to just a few of them, and I think you'll agree with me. Dr. David Heber, as an example, he's an MD, a PhD, and he's the chair of Herbalife Nutrition Institute. He's a graduate of Harvard Medical School, and he went on to create the Division of Clinical Nutrition at the University of California, Los Angeles, UCLA. And he now is the professor emeritus at UCLA and USC. He was cited in 2014 as one of the world's most influential scientific minds. I get to work with him. He believes in what we are doing and in the products. Then, of course, there's Lou Ignarro, PhD, who was awarded the top global honor for notable achievements by receiving the prestigious Nobel Prize for Medicine. And this was on his work on the beneficial effects of nitric oxide. And part of his work included the recognition that important role, the role of amino acid precursors like arginine and citrulline, and how they impact nitric oxide. I think Many of you already know Dr. Luigi Gatton, Dr. Rocio Medina, Dr. Dana Ryan, Dr. Gary Smalls, of course, our amazing dietitian, Susan Bowerman, and our sports fitness expert, Olympian Samantha Clayton. This team, and many more, is why I believe each of them has a resume, a professional history that is simply amazing. And they believe in the quality of our products and how they are important in delivering nutrition. And they believe in you, in this company. As you know, we have a global group of independent physicians, dietitians, and researchers on our various advisory boards. They have full-time jobs, and yet they also want to support what you are doing. Clearly, they're putting their reputation on the line because they believe in the quality of our products and the quality of our company. These pictures that you'll be seeing show you some of the many advisors that we have, but there is more. What about the scientists actually working in the laboratories and doing the research? These are the folks you may have never heard of, but they're equally impressive. I won't go through the list of the many because we will fall short on time. But there's just one gentleman, Dr. Con He. He's an international expert on green tea extract, and he has authored or co-authored over 70 publications and holds 11 patents. So when it comes to how we extract nutrients, we have the experts. And why is this important? You see, in the area of extraction, as an example, of an unknown, unrecognized thing behind the scenes that we do, we need to successfully extract the good nutrients from the green tea leaves. This is a complicated process. We must first take the leaves, a solid, get the essence of the nutrients into a liquid, and then convert that essence back into a solid, all through a process that uses a water extraction process. You may not know this, but water is more expensive, and it's a much cleaner process than what other companies might do. They may use solvents or ethanol. So we have built a state-of-the-art manufacturing system in Shengsha, China, that includes a 3-story chamber with a fan that spins at 3,000 revolutions per second to vaporize the goodness from the leaves and capture that essence. There are other steps that we take for the highest quality. Take, for example, our fish oil. Did you know that we go through an additional process of filtering all of our oil through layers of charcoal substance that provides activated carbon? And that carbon binds any potential contaminants called PCBs and heavy metals. You need to know what you're doing to remove all the contaminants while maintaining the quality of the omega-3 nutrients. And you know, we take this important step to ensure the highest quality. I hope you're getting a sense that we have a team of scientists, too numerous to mention, over 300, who conduct tests through every part of this process to ensure that in the end, the product contains only what it is supposed to contain and the amount it is supposed to have. That's called its potency. And then we make sure there is nothing in the product that is not supposed to be in the product. That is called contaminants. And of course, it takes people to do this who have the knowledge and skills to make all this happen. And those are the people, I would believe. But you know, we also believe, based on our own research, I researched how prevalent contaminated products are in the marketplace. You see, what you take for granted is something the average consumer who takes products off the shelf should not take for granted. There is a global concern about quality. In fact, the World Health Organization estimates that 1 out of 10 individuals will actually get sick from the contamination of their food. Then there is a concern with loss. Ingredients that lose their potency, or even the presence of the key ingredient gets removed through that complicated process of manufacturing. And why does this happen? Because, let's be honest, the process of quality is hard. There are so many steps So many ways in which shortcuts can be taken. So many ways that mistakes can happen. So, I want to tell you about our 1-2 punch, the knockout power of our process that I researched. It's called seed to feed, coupled with our cellular science. That gives us our 1-2 punch. Now, it starts with our seed to feed philosophy. In other words, the ingredients begin with the seeds you plant. And we have control of about 70% of our products through the point of the seed in the farm. Let's watch this short film to get an understanding of this amazing program. Wow, I hope you like that powerful video. Then there's the fact that we have the expensive testing equipment and the scientists who know how to use that equipment to analyze at every step of the process, down even to the cellular DNA of the product for the ingredient. It is estimated that there are about 200 different analyses that are part of the journey from the seed to the Formula One product that you consume. Think about that. So, quality is expensive to perform. So let's not take that for granted. What good is something if it's not true? If you put gasoline that had corrosives or water in your car engine, it will eventually sputter. If you build a building but take shortcuts in the timber and the bolts of that building will not stand the test of time. So my research told me if I'm going to put something into my body, I want to not take quality for granted. My research also told me that there are minimum recognized standards that any company committed to quality should follow. They're called good manufacturing process. And in some cases, depending on the region of the world, ISO certifications. For sports products, there's a National Sanitation Foundation, or NSF certification, that is required for professional athletes. We at Herbalife, of course, have all of these and more. Let's go back. Sources of belief include credible people, the kind of people who should know something about the topic, and your own research of the issue or the process. And finally, and most importantly, your own experience. My mom, who is a credible source, would tell me to not touch the stove. But I could just touch it, and I would find out the hard way through my own experience that she was telling the truth. On a positive note, a friend can tell me about the best surfing beach in Australia is Noosa on the Sunshine Coast. I can believe that. Or I can go there and find out for myself, which by the way, I'd love to do sometime. But in the end, when we take our products and we take them consistently as part of our overall healthy, active lifestyle, you get your own proof. Your results will speak for why you should believe. And that's why testimony is so important. I must emphasize this point. Another critical source of belief is you. Your experience and your results become a living testimony. And why is this important? Because not everyone cares about the scientists, nor do they have time to do all the research. Their main credible source to believe will be you and or their own results. And speaking of results, I want to now share some of the wonderful products that are packed with nutrients and follow our global nutrition philosophy. A philosophy is the foundation for how we understand something, anything. And our philosophy of nutrition is how we at Herbalife Nutrition approach the important topic of what our body needs. And I think you realize in Australia and New Zealand, we have a growing list of products, but you will notice that there's a heavy emphasis on having some quality protein in your diet. What is quality protein? Protein that is complete, that has the right amount of essential amino acids that are the building blocks that make up various proteins. For us, it means that it has a PDCAS of 1. Now that's a long acronym for protein digestibility corrected for amino acid score. When proteins break down, they release certain amino acids, and these amino acids are part of every cell of our body. These cells need to be working properly as they are building and creating so much of all of our organ systems, our immune system, our respiratory system, our cardiovascular system, and on and on. So in all of our products with protein, you need to know that the protein has a PDCAS of 1, which means it's complete in all 9 amino acids that are essential. Let me give you an example. Rice, for example, has a PDCAS score of 0.5. Hemp protein has a score of 0.66. So when you consume our products, we ensure that our protein has a PDCAS of 1 by blending in the form of Formula 1 Select or using soy protein isolate or whey protein in other products. That includes Formula 1, personalized protein powder, Formula 1 Select, and of course our H1 formula. I personally like to get 20 to 30 grams of protein when I have a meal. That's why we often combine Formula 1 with personalized protein powder. Then we look at our other macronutrients. You know, there's fats and there's carbs. And in the carb area, we focus on one special carbohydrate, and that's fiber. Many individuals have a diet that's very low in fiber. Fiber is a wonderful substance, and we create products that have a great blend of both soluble and insoluble fiber. This is important because it can help reduce the swings in glucose or sugar in your blood. It helps support your cholesterol as it binds to the bile that your body creates to help absorb and digest, and prevents the reabsorption of some of that cholesterol your body makes. The added benefit of fiber, of course, is its role as fuel for your healthy gut bacteria. That's called the microbiome. I cannot emphasize enough how important our gut is for our health. That's where the action is, as your bacteria break down nutrients and help with the absorption of more than just calories. These bacteria create nutrients called metabolites that play a role in our health. So our goal is to have a healthy gut, rich with a diverse population of good bacteria. Feeding it fiber is important, but it's also important to add probiotic, full of healthy bacteria, with a special layer that allows the bacteria to pass successfully through the acid of the stomach and actually make it to your intestines. And that's why our probiotic is so special. We also have aloe, a natural plant whose juice is processed to remove any potentially unhealthy compounds, resulting in a substance that is helpful for digestion. What many people don't know is that we take that added step of using that charcoal filtration process, similar to what I talked about in fish oil, to take out impurities like aloe. There are so many products out there, to include the great metabolism boost from our nature's raw guarana, a plant whose small fruit possesses an extract that works similar to caffeine, which can help with your energy and support mental alertness. And then there's cellulose, a special blend of herbs like corn syrup, along with key electrolytes. The key is that all of our products are designed to meet important nutrient needs. And we have plenty of them, too many for our time together. But as you explore the catalog, where you look to the different packages that are developed, the key is to believe they have been developed with science and quality. So, I'm going to go back to a fundamental statement I began with. Why did I believe it? Why did I come to Herbalife Nutrition 3 years ago? You'd have thought I was impressed and made my decision based on our scientists and the research into our manufacturing process. But you want to know the answer? I did not really find out about those two amazing facts until after I joined Herbalife. Afterwards, I joined Herbalife 3 years ago because of you. You know, I went to a nutrition club and I spoke to several individuals in the Herbalife nutrition business. I saw how this company and the products were impacting real lives. They were full of energy, full of life and happiness. And I thought, wow, there is something different and magical happening here. As a public health physician who served 24 years in the military, focused on preventive health, and then went into the private sector, I recognized the power of you and our products to impact the health of your community. So, I first believed because of you. You were my source of truth. You see, here I am, a physician who's well educated, and I did not need at my early stages to have you as a distributor give me a list of statistics. Great if you had them, but what I believed in was you. If you believed, and I saw you living out a healthy life, then I have my reason to believe. So, I hope you don't take for granted the importance of quality, the quality of our products. They really differentiate us in the marketplace. Also, do not underestimate the power of you as a living example, a testimony, and my reason for believing in Herbalife. As we end this session, I hope we've accomplished our objective, which simply was to help you bolster your belief in why we have such a wonderful company and why our products are unique in the marketplace, and the quality that we deliver, and the thought behind the nutrients that we need. But also, when asked by somebody about Herbalife, you are confident in helping them perhaps believe, like you, that this is a wonderful company and that our products can deliver in what our body needs. Thank you. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your event.
Again, Bradley, wow. understanding what our product is and that science behind it that just lets us feel great about sharing our story.
Right, and we all know how important nutrition is.
Well, it's the ultimate result, isn't it?
That's it. And, to get ultimate results, what do we need?
We need the ultimate program.
That's right, Steve.
We do need the ultimate program, and we need some add value, maybe something on and different and new just for our event.
I think so as well. Yes, what do you guys reckon?
We get stuff in mind.
What? I love a good promotion, Dean. Well, guys, we are very, very, very excited to launch right now. You ready for it? The Ultimate Plus promotion.
Now, and it's available just across the weekend to us. You're not going to see this promoted anywhere on the website. Nobody outside of those virtually who are participating in this or live at the events will know that this exists. Genuinely, there are limited numbers available. So you want to get in and order some now. Harriet, do you mind taking this next bit while I just quickly place it? You can just cover this.
I feel, I'm just going to come over here to this table, Dean. I'm feeling like a bit of a, a game show host right now, but check this out, guys. We've got our ultimate nutrition program for our ultimate results. But check out these absolute goodies. Now, just pretend this is going to be yellow, but amazing. So I'll pass it over to you, a shaker. So we obviously need that for our ultimate rocking shakes. And now we have our hydration for our in our ultimate nutrition program. Check this out, isn't that beautiful?
Read these guys.
Beautiful. And a keep cup. Fantastic for our thermo tea. Absolutely love it. So ultimate plus promotion right now, guys. So you need to go and find your SKU. You need to use the SKU and also ring up, or just jump over here. Come around.
Services are open across the weekend. So for those of us that like to phone our orders through or talk to somebody, you can do it that way. But otherwise, you need to use this exact SKU. So this is not, you won't see this anywhere else. So take a note of this SKU, maybe capture this with a photograph of your screen, and then you want to order this SKU so that you get these goodies. Remember, this is going to come in yellow, really sexy yellow colour. It's going to be fabulous, not this red one. And the cup and the double wall tumbler, these are awesome.
Beautiful.
Awesome.
Thank you. Fantastic. Great work. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for this fantastic promotion.
Awesome.
Get onto it now, guys, like right now.
All right, hey, well, let's find out just who we've got and where they are and what's happening, because we're going to cross back to some of the venues and hear a little bit more about what's happening live.
Fantastic. So first up, we are heading over to my home state, Western Australia, to Joanna Guide. Hey guys, from the west side.
Yeah, baby. We got you.
I'd like to introduce you guys to our brand new global expansion team member, also brand new vacation qualifier, Ruthie.
It's a lovely time, so it's just wonderful to be around these lovely people. So super excited to achieve my global expansion team level, because it's all about so rising by lifting others high. That's what I have done. That's how I have achieved my guest level. So on to the vacations. I am working from home. I'm stay-at-home mom. I'm living around my family and qualified for the vacations. Looking forward to it.
Oh my gosh, it is pumping in WA. I love it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Right, so now we are heading up to the banana state, is that what they call it? Sunny Queensland, banana vendors.
Perfect, the next.
Love it. So up to Tracy in Brisbane.
No, sunny Queensland is correct. We're not banana vendors up here. We purely live on shapes. So I'm super excited to be able to chat to you about a few qualifiers that we have. But first of all, check out the beautiful Team Herbalife Queensland. Now, we're going to talk to Elisa now. You've got an interesting story for us here. It's a little bit of heartbreak in 2020. Tell us about it.
Yeah, absolutely. Elisa from Arnold, Queensland. I've been on the products for about 3 years, and my very first year I missed vacation by about this much, only a couple of thousand points. So close. I got to work, I helped my team get to Active World team. I got myself to get tea, and then the last 2 vacations I have qualified. So we're going mega vacation just because I got my tea.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Now let's talk vacation here. So some serious vacation time over here. The 5 vacations you've done for.
It's not a Australia wide. Yeah.
Telstra.
Yeah.
5G.
Vacation this year is going to be incredible. You're going?
Oh, for sure.
For sure. Got the times ready?
What's that?
Got the times ready?
Yeah. The swimmers, the bathers, I don't know. yes, can't wait.
All right, guys. Hey, let's cross to Wellington. Kia ora, Wellington. How you going, guys?
3, 2, 1. Hello again, Dean. Here we go, Harry. Hey, good to see you. All the way here from Wellington. We're having a great day, and I've got young rising star Sammy Croft. And Sammy's going to use this product for a vacation as well. Sammy?
Yeah, I am so excited to be here, so excited to get to share with you guys. Rising Star, qualified active world team January of this year, so excited. And also qualified for the vacation, which I'm super stoked. I'm taking my mom with me. She is so excited to come along with me. So yeah, today is just absolutely incredible. So good to be in the room with people, in person, sharing stories, learning from everyone, and just being here and being immersed. So
yeah, what are you looking forward to doing in Hamilton Island, Sammy?
oh, relaxing. Being in the sun, relaxing, spending time with people, again, being a sponge, just listening to everyone and getting to just be there and experience everything.
And how good is it to have a live event again?
So good. I love being on Zoom, I love seeing everyone's faces, but being able to be here, give everyone a hug, be like, you know, around people, like I said. You might not want to hug me, that's fine. But yeah, no, it's amazing.
That's fantastic. Thanks, Justin. Thanks, Sammy. Great to see you guys having a great time.
Fantastic. Oh my gosh, everyone is having such a ball around Australia and New Zealand. I'm loving it as well. I'm honestly loving seeing people face to face, the live events, I don't know what it is. It's just a whole nother level when you can see someone face to face and yeah, it's just, yeah.
And the party tonight.
Just join that. Okay, so right now we have an unbelievable guest right here in the new studio with us. Like, that's going to be fantastic. So, doesn't need much introduction because he's a pretty cool bloke. But General Manager for Australia and New Zealand, let's bring up Peter Hurley.
Hey, Peter.
Welcome to everyone across Australia and New Zealand, whether you're with us at one of our fantastic live events or viewing us virtually. I hope you are having an absolutely fantastic time, and the rest of the weekend is going to be absolutely awesome. So I'm going to quickly talk. 2020 was a bit of a roller coaster ride. 2021 is also throwing up its challenges. Regardless of what throws up, Herbalife Nutrition, we are a nutrition company. And that is at our core. So regardless of what 2020, the twists and turns, we'll remain a nutrition company. And our business pillars, our growth pillars, will remain absolutely constant throughout those. So you may have seen me speak about these before. These are our 5 strategic pillars across the business. We raise our brand awareness, increase our corporate reputation. We're going to grow our active membership base. We're going to bring innovative new products to the market, and we're going to enhance our member services. Everything we do rotates around these 5 pillars. You may have heard the term, what gets measured gets done. So we measure ourselves to make sure what we're doing has some results. And in 2019, we did some research that showed that 34% of Australians knew who Herbalife Nutrition were. So 3 out of 10 people you spoke to knew who we were. That means 7 out of 10 didn't know who we are. So we went about embarking and building our reputation and building our awareness. And then 2021, in February, we went back to market and we asked the same question. And from 34%, our results came back at a whopping 64%. So let's round this up. 7 out of 10 Australians now know who Herbalife Nutrition are, and they know it as a reputable business. So absolutely fantastic. When you're out there, when you're wearing your button, wearing your branded shirt, 7 out of the 10 people you're going to run into are going to know who you are. So again, fantastic job. So well done to everybody. We're going to continue to build on our corporate reputation, because while 64 is good, we need to be at 85. That is our target, and we'll continue to measure ourselves to make sure we get to 85. We're going to, again, these are our pillars around corporate reputation. We're going to work with the industry, with the Direct Selling Association, with the complementary medicines. We're going to be the thought leader of the industry to raise the profile of direct selling across Australia and New Zealand. We're going to do a lot more work with governments. You just heard Dr. Kent talk about our signs. We're going to make sure the Department of Health knows about our signs. We're going to make sure the Department of Sport and Rec know about our signs. So we're going to delve a lot deeper to work with governments. PR and media, we saw a lot of that last year. Again, we're going to continue with our PR and media. As it comes to digital, we are all in. Education, innovation. Again, Dr. Kent has got a team of scientists around him that we're going to leverage to lift this brand up towards 85–90%. The other big thing we've been working on, and you have been working on, and you haven't stopped, is our CSR, our corporate social responsibility. 60% of our members are under the age of 40. 92% of millennials believe that a company that has good corporate social responsibility is imperative. And even though 2020 was a challenge in terms of raising funds, it didn't stop you. You continue to raise funds for our Herbalife Nutrition Foundation. And you have to continue to raise funds today. I know at the live venues and at the virtual events, there's opportunities to raise money. And you're visiting your local Herbalife Nutrition Foundation cases. So again, this is a very important pillar for us as a corporation to build our corporate social responsibility. Raising our brand awareness. Again, we're very lucky. We have Herbalife Nutrition as the corporation name. We have Herbalife Nutrition as the brand. So we are absolutely fortunate that we can build both of these at exactly the same time. We do that through advertising. You see that through the world. In digital, we're all in. You're going to see us delve a little bit more into the influencer engagement. That's a big part of brands now, building that influencer engagement. Our social media platforms, we're going to talk a bit more about that. Our sponsorship with the Western Sydney Wanderers, into its 7th year now. You know, we had the Get team out with the Wanderers a couple of weeks ago. It was fantastic. We have a true partnership that we've developed with the Wanderers that's going to go from strength to strength. But let's hear from some of the Wanderers themselves.
Yay! I'm in.
We can do the voiceovers.
And we're going to come back with a little sound a little bit later. Social media. Out of the top 10 companies glowing globally, these two platforms are in their top 5 social media. Instagram and Facebook. If you look at our Facebook, we have 66,000 followers. Instagram, 6,000 followers. We have a goal to get that Instagram feed up to 10,000 by the next event. So again, I want you guys to help us to get that Instagram number up to 10,000, because this is how it feeds the machine. You see our reach in Q1 was 1.32 million. If we get Instagram up to 10,000, we're up to about 3,000. Again, it's exponential. So again, our social media, again, thank you for those that are on ANZ, Herbalife at ANZ, like, share, more on the social media aspect. Innovative products. You know, for us to bring a product to market, it has to fit 2 categories. It has to fit a gap in our range, or it has to fit a consumer need or a consumer trend. So they're the 2 things of which we look at when we're bringing in innovation. Before I talk about what's coming, I want you to make sure you go back and remind yourself of what is already in our range. New products are fantastic and we all love them, we all get excited, but our core range is still very, very important to us. It's where 90% of our sales come from. So again, take a moment to go back over the price list. There may be a product you've forgotten, there may be a product that you fell in love with you haven't used for a while. Introduce those products. But in terms of new products, again, Dr. Ken talks about it. We make sure we launch products that are innovative, that are at the edge of what the consumer trends are. And we did that through vitamin mask, we've done that through high protein iced coffee with Tri-Blend, and just recently in collagen. This is probably, when I was at the Get Team Experience, this is probably the #1 question I have. What are we launching next? Again, what we will launch next is a product that fits 2 categories. It has a gap in our market and there is an absolute consumer need for it. So stay tuned. So that'll be coming up, not today, but it'll be coming up. Active members base. I can't see you, but I know you're out there. You guys are absolutely the foundation of Herbalife Nutrition. Without you, Herbalife Nutrition doesn't exist. We do everything here at corporate to make sure that your life out in your communities is to grow our active membership base. The Body Transformation Challenge, absolutely fantastic. We launched that last year and we've made some changes to it this year which have only increased it. In the Q1, we did the first one, over 1,100 kilograms lost. And we built that second category based on a consumer need, which was the muscle, the build. So again, ever changing to meet the needs of the consumer. So body transformation is going to be stronger in 2021. We're already working on what 2022 looks like. So yeah, get involved, make sure you provide us some feedback because it's here for you to help you build. Our member services, a consumer's relationship with the company is absolutely critical for its success. If we don't impress our consumers and impress our members, they will go somewhere else. So we're absolutely dedicated to make sure that our member services is top class. We are started introducing education and training. Education training on our products, on our science, and we did some more training on the marketing plan. So again, we'll do more of that. And we're going to go deeper into the organisation. So again, we're here to help you in terms of education and training. And then technology. All the millennials, their entire life lives with them on their phone or their tablet. Desktops, they touch them occasionally, but we have to make sure our technology is in the palm of everybody's hands. Whether they're travelling to work, whether they're out, bike riding, whatever it is, they want to be able to do business in the palm of their hand. And we've done that through the new BizWork apps. There was about 300 people on a call. That was absolutely part of this launch. And again, we had our own very Gavin Morgan, our president's team, who represented the globe in terms of testing this out. Again, so if you haven't seen this new app, turn up your sound, because this is what it's all about. Fantastic, guys. I know that last brain says coming soon, but it's absolutely available now. So go on to that, download it from your favourite store, and get on top of that. Now the Western Sydney Wanderers videos, we're going to play these, but rather than play them again, we're going to send you in. They're on the website, they're live. I want you to go and find them. Make sure you download them and use them in your business because they're absolutely fantastic videos. So again, The one from Graham Dorans, great, fantastic. The one from Andy, the strength and conditioning training, which is the one you saw a little bit of, they're absolutely fantastic. So go and grab those videos, guys, and use them in your life. That's it from me today, mate. Guys, have a fantastic, absolutely fantastic weekend. I'm going to bring the hosts back up here. They've done a fabulous job. So I'm going to bring them up and they're going to take you home for the rest of the day. Thank you, everyone. Have a fantastic weekend. Bye.
What's up? Hey, thanks, Peter. That's fantastic, buddy.
Thank you.
Great information.
Okay,
What's going on?
what's she doing now?
Nothing. You've changed. Something different. Did you change your shoes?
No, I'm feeling pretty good though.
Alright.
I don't know, have you changed too?
No. Anyway,
I think you should take that jacket off.
you know, I'm a bit warm in here actually.
Oh! Damn, Dean, you're looking good. Oh, you're being the change.
Being the change.
Being the change. Fantastic. Guys, we have got a fantastic, another promotion to announce. And this is for the Herbalife Nutrition.
It's in your bag.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I love the fact that with events like this, whether you're participating from home virtually or whether you're at the event, there's always some exclusive merch, and this is the only place you can get it. So this merch, guys, you need to go online, order it through the specific SKU. People that are not part of the event, of course that's not anybody, everybody's part of the event, but people that are part of the event, you get to buy this, you'll wear the shirt for years to come, maybe get yourself a couple so you got them, because after the event, that's it, they're gone, you won't see them again.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic.
Be the change.
Be the change. So yeah, they feel fantastic, they look fantastic, they say Herbalife Nutrition on the front, be the change on the back, and yeah, absolutely loving it. So fantastic, fantastic. Now we have got some raffles happening. So about the raffles.
Absolutely. So live at your event, for those that are in the room at the live events, there's some raffles happening. You can see up on the screen there. So the ATM merchandise, there's the big raffle, there's some really fantastic prizes in there. Over $450 worth of gear in there. So get your raffle tickets. They're $5 each. I've got this in my pocket. I'm not sure this is a different colour than the one we have in New Zealand, but I think that'll give me a ticket. This yellow one will give me a ticket.
Quite a few tickets, I reckon.
Right.
But help support the Herbalife Nutrition Foundation Committee to raise over $150,000 for the Herbalife Nutrition Foundation in 2021. So we've got some fantastic things both live this weekend, but if you're not at the live locations, we have, you can support the Herbalife Nutrition Foundation as well online. So we've got the hnfride.com. We have got a silent auction happening as well this weekend. So that's absolutely fantastic. There's so many things that you can bid on. We have got a silent auction, like I said. So there's a mega merch pack worth over $1,000. So that's $1,000 in value, which is fantastic.
Tons of other stuff with this.
45-minute mentoring sessions.
Yeah, mentoring sessions with some of the key people in the business. We've got some fabulous jerseys that are available there from the Western City Wanderers. There's drinks bottles. There's a ton of gear in there, guys. There's an opportunity for everybody to get it. Place a bid in the silent auction. Have a go. Have a punt. You'll be taking something home if you quit.
And you'll be supporting, most importantly, the Herbalife.
Giving back, paying it forward.
And you can, we've got a fantastic way to find and bid, which is great, through our fundraiser QR codes. Anything that you want to share about our...
Yeah, look, just guys, again, snap on these now and save those, and then you can go and shop directly as this next section finishes. So get into that and just use your QR code and and go crazy. Go crazy, get your wallets out of your pockets.
Love it, love it. So guys, these shirts are now available. You would have seen people at the live events that there would have been a flyer in your registration pack for these shirts, which is great. So get on now and order your exclusive Herbalife Nutrition Be the Change shirts. Jump on and support the Herbalife Nutrition Foundation raffles as well. Fantastic, guys. So now we will be taking you guys through to a video Nutrition Foundation video through to a growth.
On behalf of all of us here at Perth Children's Hospital Foundation, we are beyond grateful for the ongoing support of Herbalife, helping WA and Australia's children to live happier, healthier lives, helping sick kids get well and stay well. Thank you, Herbalife.
Hi everyone at Herbalife, thank you so much for your ongoing support of our homeless family. Your support gives nutritious food into our homes, and also for our staff to take our young people shopping, to know the right food to buy and to bring them home and teach them how to cook. Now your support a year and a half ago enabled us to buy this kitchen behind me. If you just have a quick look there, and we are incredibly grateful for that. This place is a place where some young people come to us at 18, 19, they never have their birthday celebrated, and we celebrate their birthday here in this kitchen. It means so much to us. We are incredibly grateful. Thank you. Thank you so much from all the young people at Lighthouse.
Hello everyone at Herbalife. We just wanted to say a huge thank you to everyone here at Sunshine Butterflies for all loving our cooking program, and we are so excited for cookbook number 2. So watch this space, we're creating it now. There's going to be some beautiful recipes. We can't wait to show you. Thank you!
On behalf of the infant town, I want to express my thanks to Herbalife for your ongoing support of our Head Start on Health program. Head Start on Health enables us to help children develop lifelong healthy eating habits and provides fresh, delicious meals, especially for children who require additional support to ensure their daily nutritional needs are met. From all of us, thank you, Herbalife.
Tēnā koutou katoa. Fantastic to have your support. Here at Life Education, we're all about giving young people the skills and knowledge so they can make positive decisions about their future. So if we look at today, we've got more than 1,000 young people right across the country being taught around food and nutrition and understanding how their body operates, mental health and well-being. Thanks for your support.
Herbalife Nutrition has been a huge support of our programs, and I'd like to say on behalf of the football club, I'd like to say a big thank you for your generosity in providing us the opportunity to work with young people, particularly those in disadvantaged areas, to provide them with access to healthy food and education based around nutrition. It shows that your commitment is ongoing, and we very much appreciate your support.
Thank you, Herbalife.
Thank you.